Hello and welcome to another edition of the Arena Sports Show. My name is Mahlatse Mphahlele. As you can see, today we're doing things differently. It's because my partner in crime, Chloe Mpanza, is not here. She's not feeling well, but she'll be back next week. Today I've went to the files and I found this man. They call him Mdogis, but it turns out that that is not the name that is in his ID. Letladi Madubanya, my brother. We've been talking on the phone and I said, no man, come and join me, man, let's do this. People have been asking, where are you and what are you doing? Maybe let's start there as I welcome you. Welcome to the Arena Sports Show. What keeps you busy these days? Why are you hiding? You pretty like okay.
Oh, well, thank you for having me on the show, Mr. Moroka. Oh, well, I'm based in Bloemfontein. I've got a sports center there. So we service the community when it comes to mostly aftercare for kids after school. So we train them in the game, but on a smaller pitch. We've got 2 pitches there. We've got girls and boys. We help them with after school stuff, homework, football, and some nutrition here and there. So that's where I've actually been hiding, but I'm mostly on the foot golf course.
Yeah, that's the new thing
lately.
Foot golf and padel.
No, it's a passion that I'm enjoying of late. Yeah.
All right. I must say I've been to your place. Very nice.
Yeah.
I think maybe I can say. We shot the Lerato Chabangu interview at your place sometime a few years ago, so I know the place very well. And we were talking off before we get into the interview. You were born in Alexandra.
Yeah, Gamampian.
Gamampian. Yeah. And it turns out, in the radius where you come from, some very good footballers came out of there. Can you just fill me in as to in your radius in your area? Who were the former players or current players that came from in your hood?
Okay. Former players, immediately opposite my home in Alex. 15th, number 51, 52 was Spiderman Baloyi.
Yeah. Bruno.
Yeah.
One of the best goalkeepers we have produced in this country.
Great. I think he was one of the people that actually pushed me into the game, really.
Yeah.
Because, watching him walk to the taxi, taking a taxi to training, and then after getting a golf nyana, coming back, guys.
You realize, there's something here.
There's something there. It was the aura, the way he, carried himself. It was very good for youngs that you see. Very good role model.
Yeah, which is what you need. I mean, you
100%.
need the role models. Yeah. And then who are the other ones?
And then I think the Jarataze Chu. Manyama. Lebs, I think, is the assistant coach now at Cape Town City.
Yeah.
Right behind him was Orla Shakes Kungwane. Yeah, the outside. I still love those passes. And then further down the road, Bolavas, Cosmos. Cosmos he played at Cosmos, and his name was Cosmos. So there are a few football players, Bongobo, coming from there, but it was further up. I think 7, 10, somewhere there. So it was a melting pot for
and that
good
must
football
have
players.
Been, some sort of a motivation, like you're saying.
Of course,
seeing Brian coming back now, driving a car. And that you must have looked and said, no, one day I want to be there.
100%. I knew that day I'm going to become a professional football player. Never stop training. But I had to leave Alex. I think I left Alex when I was 11, 10. Moved to Bloemfontein, Clayville. Then there were no football teams around there. Then decided to join Arcadia Shepherds. So that's where my under 12 to Colts was. We even won promotion, I think, from Castle to Vodacom at one stage.
We'll get back to your football journey. We meet a few days or even a week or so after the demise of SuperSport United. A club that meant a lot to you. I think you won 3 league titles there with coach Gavin Hunt. Firstly, when the news started coming up that the club will be sold, and how did that make you feel? I can sort of say you are the legend of the club because of the success you've had there.
I mean, I started hearing rumors, nowadays with fake news, and I thought, no, this is not possible. But yeah, no, it turns out it was true. Very disappointed. I mean, the club that's produced, I'm sure like 90% of the Bafana players within the space of 20 years. The development, the soccer school that SuperSport has, the players that once played for the club, the staff, Bofredi, Bobrajo. I mean, there's a lot of things that go through my mind when I start thinking about that club. It was a family to me. I spent, I think, 4 years there. And it was heartbreaking, to see a club that I really took it and loved getting sold. I think all the clubs that I've played for are no longer around. Hopefully Baroka will come back up.
Yeah, even Celtic is no longer there.
Celtic is not there.
Maritzburg United is no longer there.
Platinum Stars not there. Oh, Amazulu at least is there.
Yeah.
So
maybe the problem is you.
I own the clubs. I make sure.
Yeah.
So it's heartbreaking to see a club of that stature, just being sold. Hopefully, where it goes, it will carry
because
on.
Realistically, the way things are now, it doesn't look like. Just the reality of it. They've sold the status, which means the club doesn't exist anymore. So I don't think it will ever come back unless if somebody wants to start it from scratch, which is a shame.
Yeah.
The Bloemfontein people have bought the name, and that's where it is. But when you arrived at SuperSport, how was it there?
Oh, well, I was like, as I said, home. I was really welcomed from staff to the players. I mean, I got there. Who was there? I mean, like players like Bopa, Mamashego, Bokila, Bopelembe, we were all family. Katsa, our captain, Ricardo, Shane, we were a good, strong bunch together.
Peter Kobane must have been there.
No, Peter had already gone.
Oh, you're not that old.
No.
Yeah.
But I was really welcomed. I remember going to the office. I'd met Stan there, Stan Matthews. We still talk. I was like, you're going to be the new, best player for us.
Yeah.
Like, okay. Let's see how this one goes. Then we get there first season. Then we win the league.
Yeah.
Then we get a couple of players getting sold. We win the league again. And they come back. Hey, Doc, you need to leave now because you won't win the league again.
Yeah.
Like, okay, we'll see. But me going to SuperSport was not for me to stay. It was a stepping stone to getting to Europe.
Yeah.
But I was comfortable there. I worked. The people there were a good bunch of people to work with.
And I think you can't talk about SuperSport without mentioning the one person, the late Thomas Modegage.
Oh, Tommy. Tommy. Oh, yeah. We fought a lot, me and Tommy. When I got to SuperSport, I used to like to dribble. I was like a dribbler, and he hated that. So every time I'm getting the ball, like, Doc, pass the ball. Like, why is this guy on my case?
Yeah. All the time.
All the time. Gavin also started getting, Doc. But I always wanted to play, on the front foot. So I knew because he always wanted me to be goal side. No, I don't want to be goal side. I want to be the wrong side.
Yeah.
So Tommy, but then we ended up being very good friends. You know, we spoke a lot. You know, he coached, but mostly than just coaching, you know, he managed the players a bit better for the coach, for Gavin Hunt.
Because I think also he served more as a buffer between the players and the coach.
Yes.
Which is something that you need to manage it carefully because there
Very
may be a
important.
disconnect, you know.
Yeah, because, you know, in South Africa we have mostly the coach, but nobody
managers.
manages these players.
Yeah.
You know, because if you know what your players can do, they can pass the ball, they can dribble, they can run. Just need to manage. You know how.
Yeah,
how
and
they-
he was a very good all-round human being. I mean, I've known. I was also very close to him. I knew him very well. I remember one incident. So I was taking him home. We're driving in a car. We stopped at the robot.
Yeah.
Then there's a beggar at the door. No, the way he was so selfless, he asked me for 20 rands. I gave him.
He never
And
took
then-
out his own money. That
And then
I
he
know.
took the 20 rands and then he gave it to the guy who was bigger. So he will ask for money to give somebody else, not for himself. That's the type of
Yeah.
person that he was, A very good human being. Now, of the 3 league titles that you guys won, which one was I guess there's no easier one, but which one was sort of easier and which one was tougher? Because also one thing I've noticed, you didn't win the league with too many points. You always
always won goals.
And also the margin is not like 74
No,
points.
no. It's not like what's happening now.
Yeah.
No. So the first one was great. As I said earlier on, the guys that left, like, dog, you're never gonna win it again. Like, okay, we'll see. Second one was difficult.
Yeah.
I remember we were up against Ajax. Ajax just needed a point, and they lost to Arrows in Durban.
Yeah.
Then we had one. I think we were in Cape Town. The third one was something special.
Yeah.
Oh, we loved
You
it.
just kept on going.
Just kept on going. Then the club kept on selling, and we all eventually moved. But the third one for me was the cherry on top. I thought no other club would ever do that.
Yeah, obviously, I mean, you were following the
Yeah.
footsteps of Sundowns who had won
Oh,
it
yeah.
before. Then you guys have won it 3 times now, and Sundowns have won it again like for eight
in a row.
times in a row now.
Yeah.
You also have a feeling that because of the way strong they are. I mean, when you look at Sundowns, the way strong they are now, and do you think they can go maybe 9, 10?
Well, they don't change much. The secret to any club is consistency. They've got the players, they've got the depth. They've got that taste of how it feels like to win. Once you establish a winning mentality in a club, whether you get 2, 3 new players, there is that element of, we are champions here. What are you coming in to do? So that's very important to have that culture in a club. So that's where they've got it really right. They've got the right people involved. They've got the right players. They've got the right management
Systems.
the systems. So like if they don't take it this season, then
Yeah.
like I don't see any club, touching them in the next 5, 6 years really.
They're very strong. I mean, you can even see now, people are buying players left, right, and center.
They're quiet.
They are just calm.
They're quiet.
because they know that the core of the team is there.
It's
I mean,
there.
Debza, Allende, Ribeiro, Ronza, Modau.
All our SuperSport players.
Well, also the players from SuperSport.
Yeah.
You have Shalulile, you have got Reynas, and
Yeah.
They will just sort of take off from where they left off from the last season.
Yeah.
But it's good that other clubs are trying. I mean, you look at Chiefs,
Of course,
they're trying.
Yeah, must.
Pirates are trying.
Yeah. But Pirates will always try.
Yeah.
They'll always, push.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm,
They're the only team that actually pushed us as well when we were
within the league. Yeah.
yeah.
All right. The other thing I find very interesting about you is that even when you were still a player, I mean, even now, to get you, was a bit difficult in a way. Not that you didn't want to, but you are just a guy who never really wanted to do interviews a lot.
I don't do interviews.
This must be the first interview you're doing in like how long?
Yeah,
a long time.
it's because Omorok.
Yeah, warra.
I
I mean, but why is that? Why did you?
I don't know. I think also, I try to not put myself out there too much. I've been there, and I know it comes with a lot of responsibilities. So, and these platforms also, we can use them to assist the up and coming players. I get a lot of them giving me a call, asking me about, small things, diet, sleep. Still coach, but I try and be more in the background than out there. I try to, put the work in before, the cameras and stuff.
Yeah, because I think it's important also that having lived it, having been there, to impart the knowledge to the young ones. Those who will be watching, I think it's important to know that, I know it's cliched, but it's true. If you respect the game will give you back.
Yes. I mean, like if you take care of yourself, you play more games, the game will take care of you. We get players now that sign a 3-year contract and they feel like, okay, now
they've arrived.
Yeah, but that's because now they've told themselves that my goal was to get to the PSL. Now, your goals are now just there. You need to, aim a bit
break
higher.
the ceiling.
Yeah, I mean, like you need to win leagues. Now, it's 11v11. We can't say Sundowns will now win it. I mean, like, you go into a field, it's 11v11. You can't tell me, okay, all these players are 10 times better than us. As a club, as a team, you need to, have strengths within each other. You know where you're weak. If you know where you're slow, then guys, okay, now this team likes to keep the ball, but that's tactics and techniques. Those are things that coaches would be looking at. Yeah. I mean, it's not Sundowns is playing with 20 players on the pitch. It's 11v11.
And once in a while, somebody beats them. I mean, it's not like they're unbeatable or anything like that.
I mean, with Baroka, we beat before they won that league. I mean, had Baroka not beat Sundowns, Chiefs would have won the league, like comfortably.
Yeah.
But Sundowns being Sundowns, like what, we're gonna push through this.
They went for it, yeah.
11v11. So
important.
don't be scared. You get onto the pitch and you feel like, oh, we're playing Sundowns. No, you're there for a reason. You're both in the PSL. Sundowns is not playing in La Liga. They're here. I mean, I'm sure they're all friends with other players, other teams.
Sometimes they see each other out of
They see each other,
And does it disappoint you that sometimes, I mean, in 2025, after all the stuff we have had, that you still hear stories that players come to training, tired and not even slept, and some even smelling of alcohol and that kind of thing. And does it disappoint you to hear things like that?
Well, it does, especially if it's going to be a player like senior players. You can't have your senior players doing that. Understand the youngsters. Youngsters you bring in and you talk to them. Football players are quite smart people. I mean, they're so like it's like a pride of lions. They're social. They're clever. You speak to a player, you show him what you're doing is wrong, but you not just how do you manage?
Yeah, don't be like a high school principal.
Yeah, like now you want to be hammering them. Speak to them. Bona boy, you won't be here forever. You know, take care of yourself. Sleep more. I mean, I was reading this book. Yeah, I think Alex Ferguson, where he says a professional football player should at least sleep 12 hours a day. You know, but you get players after training, they have to do, they up and down, they car washes. Get to training, get home, have a good meal, sleep. You know, do extra training, sleep some more. You know, the little things make a big difference, actually.
It's unbelievable, sorry to cut you there. It's unbelievable that at certain clubs, actually, you get there at 8 o'clock, there's breakfast for you.
Yeah.
Proper stuff. Yeah. You eat, you change, you train. After training, there's food. So some footballers, even if there's free food there at the club,
they leave.
They leave.
Yeah. McDonald's.
And when you eat McDonald's or go to Chisholm and wash the car.
Yeah.
That's just a wrong mentality.
Very wrong. And also, we need to start taking care of ourselves. You know, start saying no to all these friends that come to you.
Yeah, the hanger ones.
Yeah, I don't want to hang around you.
I mean, there's a guy who rocks up for training, driving with 5 people in the car.
Yeah, man.
I mean, what kind of nonsense is that?
Doesn't make sense.
No.
I've seen a couple of those. Like, oh, why are there so many people in your car?
Yeah.
You know, he's never driving. No, the cards are everywhere else.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you can't live like this. You can't sustain this.
Yeah.
And I saw that very early. But also, I've never had a perfect cooking career when it comes to discipline. I've come to training drunk. You know, then I had a talking to, you know, and I saw what maybe this is wrong.
Yeah.
What happened? I was with friends that don't play football. You know, it's like, let's go have a couple. And I've got training at 3 o'clock. I get them like I'm feeling fresh. I can still train. You get there, you be falling around everywhere. Like, no, I can't live like this.
And in that case, if you are going to do fitness stuff, you are not only a danger to yourself. You can actually help your teammates. You know?
Yeah.
You can miss time a tackle. Generally, you can't do it.
Yeah. I mean, there's time for all those things. You know, with players, especially after a game that you've lost, and you still go out and drink. Not that incident. Remember, there was an incident with a former team where we had lost a game, and there was a party in the bus. That can't happen. That's impossible. So you get players that really don't care. You know, but when you at a club and you feel for the club, like you want to own the club. You know, don't get there and just take salary. You need to get there and give back. Fans, your own teammates. You know, sometimes it's not up to the coach to talk to, because you've got 30, 40 players. You know, some players, whether you're young or you're old or you're senior, you need to, you know, start singling out, you know, the bad in the club. It's not up to the coach or to the manager or to the owner to come and speak to the players. We are there together 24 hours a day.
And we must have a leadership group among the players. The senior guys must take charge and be in control of the dressing room, because if you have got chaos in the dressing room, you'll never do it.
Yeah, you can't. You can't. So the dressing room has to be proper. It's not just up to the coach, to the management, though. The players should take a big
Coach Pizza used to say, the Sundowns dressing room will reject you. If you are too loud, you're never going to make it,
the players will reject the coach?
No, say the dressing room will reject you. You will just be you stick like a sore thumb, because the culture is like this and then you are like that, you know, so...
Yeah, management. You need to manage. I think he's one of the good managers. I just see, like, with the players that he's coached and the players that I've played with and they've been with him, the type of person that he was for them. And I see now with them now, he's still, you know, has a pulse with them.
So, Mdogis, we talk at the time when The PSL will be releasing the nominees for the football of the season. I know you have tried to watch as much football as you can. I'm going to put on the spot now and say, who would be your pick for the football of the season? Who was the best player in the Bidvest Premiership for you?
Yeah. Who won the league again? Sundowns, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For the 8th time.
For the 8th time. Yeah. That Ribeiro,
Yeah.
the Brazilian.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, marvel to watch. I like Modau, the right back.
Yeah.
Strong, quick, pass as well. Allende, yeah, very good. I've watched a couple of Barca side, Stellenbosch.
Stellenbosch, yeah.
They've got a good thing going on there. Pirates, obviously they'll be there. The young boy.
Yeah,
Rele. Yeah.
Mofokeng, yeah.
Quite good. Who else is there?
Sekhukhune finished 4th also.
Sekhukhune finished 4th.
There was the winger. Was the boy was at Sundowns? His name just escapes me now. He also did well with a lot of assists and all those things. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we could say that Sundowns is taking everything, but there are teams that have put their hands up very high, like Stellenbosch.
I mean, Stellenbosch won all the way to the semi-finals of the Confed Cup.
The Confed Cup Africa. I mean, like with that traveling and the league and the cups, I mean, I take my head off to the staff there at Stellenbosch. They've done really good. Yeah.
So,
Ribeiro
is your guy.
Ribeiro's my guy. He scores goals. He defends. He's a team player. He assists. As a player, you need those three. You need to defend goals. You need to score goals. You need to also assist. I think he's
that's your pick, yeah.
Yeah, that's my pick.
The other critical one, or that always gets people talking in these PSL awards, will be for the coach of the season. Coach Miguel Cardozo came just at the beginning.
I think he coached them for 21 games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
21, one loss, 2 draws. Also, he won the league quite convincingly. Also, he found the Champions League in the middle. He took them to the final.
Yeah.
Coach of the season, who will be your pick? Also bearing in mind that in the past we have had guys who did not win the league, but
yeah, of course.
Also being the coach of the season. We've just mentioned Coach Barker at Stellis did a good job. Who will be a pick for the coach of the season?
Well, you win the league, I think the coach should be.
That's my view.
Obviously.
Yeah, but people have a different. Because it can't be the Cardoso's problems that the other teams that doesn't have the same quality and resources that he has.
100%. You win the league, you deserve to be coach of the season. But you still can't shy away from what the team in Stellenbosch has managed to achieve in the last 5 years. Really, cup finals, top 5, like consistently.
Last season they won the Carling Knockout Cup.
Yeah.
They went to a final this season, last season. Finished third. So they're a team that has really done some good stuff.
And they're going quietly about their business.
And if you look now, also they're becoming some sort of a super sport because almost all the big clubs have got their players.
They're getting their players.
Dino at Pirates, Jaden at Sundowns.
A lot of Sundowns.
Pasadena, everybody is circling around. Circling around Pasadena. Reina's at Sundowns.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of good work going on there.
Very good work. See, that's where we come in again with SuperSport having gone like this now. Like who's gonna patch those gaps? When it comes to players. Because SuperSport had proper infrastructure when it came to coaches, scouts. They got players from everywhere around the country. Some from even Zambia, Zimbabwe. So it's a shame that we're having a club like that gone.
Just like that.
Just like that.
I was checking the Bafana squad that went to AFCON in Ivory Coast.
Yeah.
had more than 6 players who, at some stage in their careers, went through SuperSport.
Yeah.
That just tells you
Yeah.
the impact this club has had.
Yeah.
Over the last few, 2 seasons, Chandra Campbell, Europe, they've just sent Ime Ocon now to Germany. They've continued to do this thing, and it's just it's a shame. But as you're saying, I think Stellenbosch will play that role. Vets used to do it.
It shouldn't just be Stellenbosch.
From a club also, but you know.
Yeah. It should be all these teams in the league. You know, that's what I'm saying. Maybe it's how the teams are structured. Maybe you need to have goals. Some teams just want to be top 8. Maybe that's their goal. You know, but you need to invest and to start taking better care of youth coaches and grassroots players and all that sort of stuff. SuperSport managed to do it from under 6s to Colts, to the club. Now we here, and there's none of those. I'm not sure what's going to be happening to the schools and to the feeder teams and clubs.
The other former team that is no longer there, is it Platinum Stars?
Ooh, Rustenburg.
Also good times there.
Very good times there. Very good times. Won cups there as well. Rustenburg was, that place where every Friday, every Saturday, you could feel that pulse. Okay, there's a game, and you wouldn't see because all the cameras would watching the game, but the grandstand, we had a couple of supporters there that came to watch, and I'm just disappointed that it got sold, but it's the nature of business.
Who were you with there? Some of the players you remember there?
Robert Ngambi, Voyo. Wait, we should have won the league with that club.
Yeah.
It was
Voyo
disappointing. Yeah, no, Voyo was our captain.
Yeah.
I got there, he took care of me. Robert
Ngambi,
quietly went about his business.
Hendrico Portas must have been there.
Hendrico had left when I got there. Yeah, Hendrico had left. I was there, Lebo, Denzwalo, the lefty. Wow.
It's a good team. And also that facility there at Royal Marang was a very good facility where
very top.
You guys had everything there. It was pretty much a sports science institute light, kind of,
That was the first club that I went to where we didn't have to go anywhere. We had our hotel there, we had our gym there, we had our offices there, we had tons of grounds, which were maintained throughout the year proper, So even if you were off season, you could just drive up to Royal Marang,
and then
just get into the gym, get into the steam room, get into the sauna, It was beautiful.
And
got
people
their
don't
own
know.
restaurant there as well.
Yeah, I've got the restaurant there. And everything. People don't know that is the same facility which was used by England.
Really? Oh, yes.
During the 2010 World Cup,
Oh, yeah.
They were based there,
They were based there,
So, I mean, surely that must be world class stuff.
world class.
Yeah.
World class. I'm not sure if there's any club in South Africa that has facilities like that.
I think Naturena is
tops. I hear.
Naturena is
I hear.
top.
I hear.
I
I
think
hear le warraka ko.
He's busy
something
with something
massive.
there,
Massive.
And he must be given credit because obviously he does not have the same
Those
financial
resources.
muscle and resources as Chiefs or
For a
Pirates and
club,
stuff.
Baroka, that's only been there for like 10 years. He's built something huge.
You spent some time there at Baroka in
Relebohile.
in Relebohile. How was it?
Oh, tops. I enjoyed myself there. It's a club that never had much, but because of the hearts of the people that run in the club, especially with the leadership of Mr. Mphahlele, they push every avenue so that they have the players to perform week in, week out.
It was the club was the heartbeat of that community.
Oh, no, definite.
One of the things which remains a shame for me is that the local municipality, what is called Lepelle didn't make means to refurbish Relebohile Stadium. Because if that club played at Relebohile Stadium, it was sleeping in the PSL now. The support they could have received there was going to be massive because that area is quite huge.
Yeah.
Mphahlele, Relebohile, and the surrounding areas. People could have packed the stadium every time. And you must remember also that if people come to pack a stadium, it's gate takings money for the club. And that money, some of the money could have been used to invest back into the club, get better players and that kind of thing. And that's just a shame. And I think the same thing which happened with Sekhukhune now, United. They are from that region also. They are forced to play in Polokwane because there's no stadium there. And someone needs to sort of come alive to this thing that a stadium in that region needs to be built so that these two teams can play there. Yeah. And I'm sure even you could have really enjoyed playing in front of a full stadium at Relebohile Stadium. Yeah. And you had also some good teams there and some interesting coaches.
Yeah. Yeah. The last coach that was there when I was there was Nyarenda. Yeah. Very
you
good
guys
coach.
won a cup?
Won a cup with them, yeah.
Telkom, eh?
Yeah.
In PE?
In PE, yes. Mr. Nyarenda is a man of God. Yeah. You know, before everything that we do, there's a prayer. Yeah. You need to own a Bible. You know, if you don't own a Bible on your phone, you need to have an app. You know. So before team talks, there's verses, there's but quite a nice gentleman, you know, Mr. Coach.
Yeah. And that final that you guys won, how did you guys do it?
Oh, hot. The players they knew what they wanted, you know, and unfortunately, most of those players got sold. You know, after that. Yeah. But the players, we had a good crop. Bomdu, Danzani. We had Pirates took a couple of our players. Like I'm sure 80% of the club, but we had good players that had come out of Baroka. You know, had then since become household names in South Africa. You know, I just hope that they can produce more so we can have that club back into the PSL.
I think we are that reason really becomes alive.
Yeah.
When Baroka in the PSL and it resonates with the local people there and really. Yeah. And it's a shame.
It's the only club that's properly proper supported in Limpopo, you know, by all the districts. You know, you say Baroka, everyone came Baroka.
Yeah. And also I think that Nedbank run that they had, where they beat Chiefs and they beat Swallows and
yeah. Like 5 years before I got there.
Yeah, they were still in the third division at that time.
Yes,
in the Municipal League, and they went all the way to the final of the Nedbank Cup.
Did they go to the final? Or
no, they lost to Black Leopards in the semi-final.
In the semi-finals, yeah.
And then Paris beat Black Leopards in the final. That run gave them a name.
Yes.
Gave people a reference point.
Yeah.
And then I think 2 seasons after that they were promoted to the PSL. And they just continued. They fed off that hype that
I
was
remember
created.
with Baroka we were first for like 3 months.
Yeah.
Then we got
at the
back
top, eh?
Top 3 months in the PSL.
And then
number one.
went.
January we go to Orlando. But if I 3, everybody got fired.
How come?
What's going on? So yeah, I'm sure they've learned from decisions like that. The guys there, they're not stupid. They know what they're doing. And
then your other club, as we sort of mix and match your journey in football, Bidvest Wits. There's another club that is no longer there.
I was there for like half a season though.
Oh yeah.
I was coming from Amazulu. I mean, we went to the final 2. We came second in the league. That's was it the oldest club in the PSL?
Yeah.
Also gone. You know, I think it's me, né? I go to
Yeah,
all
we
these
must
clubs
check.
and then they disappear.
So Vets is gone, Platinum Plus is gone, SuperSport is gone.
SuperSport is gone now.
You are the common denominator there.
Yeah.
It's a shame, really.
It is. Classic is gone.
Classic is gone because you were at Tembisa Classic at some stage.
Yeah. Bay United gone.
But United, whoa, no. Yo, no. So the teams that you played for that are still there.
It's Amazulu
It's Amazulu, Baroka.
and Baroka. Yeah,
That's it, eh?
that's it.
True.
That's it.
And when I was doing research for this interview, I went on to Google search and a picture of you going for the ball with Yaya Toure cropped up.
Oh yeah,
Manchester City.
yeah. When we beat them in Durban,
Yeah.
2-1.
Yeah.
It was the what? Some Vodacom Cup.
Yeah,
something.
Vodacom Challenge or something like
One
that.
of my best players.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Playing against a guy like that,
yeah. No, he
Wha-
made everything simple.
is it?
So difficult to actually get the ball off him. So I had to resort to little pinch there, pinch there. But yeah, no, that guy's quick, very unassuming on how quick he is, like off the mark. Gets a ball, it's already gone. The passing, we always think for good players, players that get the ball, Ronaldinho's, good players are good passers. Guy gets the ball, he sees the pass before you even, I've always played on the front foot, so I'll always try and anticipate where the next pass is going to be.
Yeah.
He read it like. Then I have to now double down and fall back and see how he's actually moving. Then 10 minutes, and I started trying to adjust. But then top players those ones.
But
Top players.
obviously, I mean, Man City also had other very, very good footballers.
Yeah.
That is a challenge that you, going into that match, did you maybe sort of doubt yourself in a way? Not to disrespect you, but
Yeah.
to have the fear or
Yeah. I mean, we had a press conference in Durban. I mean, we were all sitting on. Nobody asked us a question. Everybody asked Yaya and the other ones. So I was like, oh, okay. That has been
written
done.
off already. Yeah.
Yeah, so they tried getting under our skin, but
Yeah.
I'm a professional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And on the
Get
pitch, are they talking? Are they?
Oh, of course, yeah. Everybody's talking. Can you just hear? Yeah, man on. Pass, one touch. Yeah. Oh, communication is a big thing in football.
And then you said, yeah, no, this is the serious stuff here.
Yeah, serious.
Yeah,
Serious.
yeah. Was he like the biggest match you've played in?
Biggest? Oh, it was a friendly. I mean, it's an off-season tournament. Biggest match? I don't know. The playoffs, Baroka. When I scored the goal to bring us back into the PSL, I thought that was a big match for me. Because I don't want to be that type of player that relegated anyone.
And you were never relegated?
Never.
You promoted two teams, Baroka and Tembisa Classic.
Yeah, no. It's either, it has to be positive. We either winning leagues or be winning cups or be promoting. It can't be, now we must go back.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's not good.
that would have killed me.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that would kill me.
Yeah. And football has changed over the years, Doc. I remember growing up in your role. Keletso Makgalwa was the model defensive midfielder. How have you seen the evolution of football? I know you're involved with
the youth,
and that kind of thing. Has it changed too much? Has it changed for the better? There's a lot of things happening now around football, behind the scenes, there's analysis and what and all this sort of stuff. And how have you seen the evolution of the game?
It's become more scientific. It's become more on how you manage yourself as well. As a club, how you manage the players when it comes to nutrition. And with players, we break muscles every day. So how quickly you can get back onto the pitch. The game has become a bit quicker, but top clubs just slow it down, you know, as and when they want to. It's become more stats, you know. You start seeing, oh, they're scoring more goals from the right. How can we do that? Then they're coming from the left. How you structure, you know, clubs, but it's become very scientific. It's got a bit quicker for me. But it hasn't changed really that much from what I'm seeing from an ex-professional's point of view. You know, in South Africa, we're just now starting to see what it means to have a good support staff and to also be able to how to manage your club and the games really, because now they're playing more games, and you want, if as a professional you want to play more games, you don't want to be training. You know, I'm a bad trainer anyway. So
and I mean, just to cut you in, most of the teams now also, like if you're playing Confed Cup or Champions League,
yeah,
there's no time to train.
There's no time to train. So how you manage yourself, like if you gonna be sleeping right, you're gonna be eating right, you know. A lot of players are now doing yogas, you know. So, you know, players are now investing more into their craft versus what was before.
Yeah. And you're a defensive midfielder, as you're going to start wrapping up now.
Okay.
Injuries, I think they've really
Yeah.
affected your career so much.
Yeah, I mean, I've got, I don't know if there's any part of my body that has never been injured.
Yeah.
From head to toes.
Yeah.
You know, everything.
Because you were
shoulders. Yeah.
You get in.
Yeah. I played rugby.
Yeah. What position?
I'm a rugby player with outside centre.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm a rugby player with good feet.
Yeah.
So, no, I get in there, and if I see it, tunnel vision. I'm winning it. And
yeah. And I mean, some of those injuries must have cost you a Bafana place, because you were called up a few times.
Yeah.
I think it was Gordon Nickerson, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Gordon did. I think, who else? A couple of coaches. But yeah, injuries and, it's one of those things. Yeah.
Now, the other thing is, we talk a lot about it. Retirement. Were you ready to retire?
That's a very good question. I don't think you can say you are ready to retire. I just knew that, I was not really up to it anymore. I've since been to a couple of family things, but retirement, I think I was 36, 37. That's when I told myself, I'm gonna just stop. It was a conscious decision. It was a decision that had to be made. I knew it was coming. I mean, from when I started playing, I knew around this age I would want to call it quits. Then, the time was right for me. Before, most players can't walk anymore because of, these injuries that just become problematic in our age. But I call it quits at the right time. I'm happy with my decision. I've managed to also stay in the game as well, but also in the background, either scouting or just coaching or maybe even individual coaching. So it's
good, yeah.
It's good, yeah.
Finally, you one of the players that elicit a lot of emotion for us as South Africans is Ace Lerato Chabangu.
Good friend of mine.
I know you sort of tried to help him. I've seen recently he's gone to rehab, and I hope really he comes through very good.
Yeah.
How much did you try and help him, and what's your friendship with the guy?
Well, I know Lerato from before him going to Tax and SuperSport. Lerato is I wouldn't say he was a huge friend of mine. It was when we were together, we would link up, we would talk. What he's going through now, I think, he's taken a very brave decision because he saw what the problem was. Alcohol is a big poison in us communities. He's told himself that, I need to get clean, and then to get himself to tell yourself, this thing is something that's killing me, and trying to seek help, and he's getting help, and I think from here he can just get stronger. We talk when he doesn't change his phone, because he changes his phones like every week. He's come to my center in Olifants to come and help players here and there. Just myself and a couple of coaches around there. We try, but there's so much you can do if for a person. Only if you want to help yourself also, you need to play that role. I can't force you to take other decisions or live a certain lifestyle. We like to party, but there has to be a
the breaks. That's why the Kaya's got breaks.
So I'm happy that he's getting help. And I'm sure he's gonna come back better. He's got so much knowledge of the game. We can't lose him to
the wrong stuff.
To the wrong stuff. We need him back on the pitch and
coaching the youngsters.
Coaching
and also if he's back, we'll come back with a reference point to the young players.
Always.
And, sometimes always. Young people need to hear somebody who has been through it.
Who's been there.
He can actually a force for change if he fix himself. We wish him well.
Yeah.
And that's it. Doc.
Thank you.
We've been talking now for a while. There's a man behind the camera there who keeps on telling me, hey.
I see him.
He doesn't know that in football there's extra time. Maybe in closing, Doc, the name Doc is not in your ID.
It's not.
What's happening with the name Doc?
I don't know. Tulani. There's this friend of mine in Atteridgeville. So we were playing the Northerns tournaments in PE, and we play English. Is it English schools? Is it schools? So they would pick Northerns. So I used to like putting my shorts like. So they just.
Because Dr. Kumalo used to.
So they started calling me Doc, and I actually liked shoes, but then the dog stuck, and it just never.
To this day, I'm calling you Doc.
Everybody just calls me Doc. I know when somebody calls me Doc, it's football.
It's a football person.
It's football.
And also, you are a completely different type of player from Doc, because Doc was, whether you were, you were the hard man, All right. It has been fascinating, man. Guys, I found him. He's here.
I'm not hiding on a rock.
I texted him the other day. I said, man, come on, let's come and talk. As you know, that he doesn't like doing the interviews and that kind of thing. But I'm really grateful that you have agreed to do this interview. It's always nice to pick your brains because, as you say, you are still involved with the kids.
Always.
We are always saying that talent is there. We just need to find it. And I really wish you well with your program. I hope you produce another Letladi Madubanya there. We need defensive midfielders. South Africans, we can't all be. we need other players, goalkeepers, we need wingers, we need all these sorts of players. And I hope that your program produced that player. Thank you very much, my brother, for having joined us.
Thank you for having me.
They say my camera is that one. Yeah, I guess that's how we come to the end of our chat here on Arena Sports Show with the midfield strongman. You know, or most of the clubs that they played for have been, I don't know, exist. SuperSport, Cheaper, so not Cheaper, SuperSport, Bay United, Bidvest Wits, Platinum Stars,
Classic, Maritzburg.
Classic, Maritzburg, now he's back in a new name called Durban City. And but he's still here, and it was nice talking to him. We hope that you enjoyed this show as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. Thank you very much. We'll see you next week. Chloe will be back. And that's how we come to the end of the show. Thank you very much. Ciao.